Hi everyone, welcome to Scour Models with Mike in a brand new collection brought to you by D'Agostini. We have the Snoopy Doghouse collection. Yes, we're going to be creating and decorate his doghouse. Now this is a collection where you basically build the dog's house, but they do have interchangeable scenes. So everything you see on here will be a reverse. So on the reverse of it, you'll get another scene. You can basically swap them out as and when you want to. So this looks like a superb collection. As you can see, we have in the first issue, we get to build an armchair and put a picture on one of the walls. And as you can see, it's very, very easy to do. We just screw them all the furniture together. And I can tell you something, the furniture is fabulous. I'm going to show you a sneak preview of my one that I've built, because I do build two of every model. I like to mod one and then I like to keep one as a replica, and this is what the first sort of scene looks like. As you can see, it looks absolutely fantastic. And then what will happen is, say like you didn't want that on show and you wanted to switch it round, you turn it round like this, and then as you can see, that creates the next scene. Now we don't know what will go in there at this stage, because the first sort of scene is still coming together. We've got some photo frames that will go around the back here and a little table with a lamp on, but as you can see, really, really good. Now what you can do, I don't know if we'll get figures for each room. I don't know if there's plans to alternate them yet. But what you could do, if you didn't want to keep swapping them around, you could buy some glue dots and just like put them on the base of the you know, the little figurines, and just stick them onto there. That's probably what I'm going to do. But for the first room, I think that looks absolutely fabulous. And yeah, it's something brand new that I don't think we've ever had before. And then it goes into sort of like the sketches of Snoopy, all about the father of Peanuts, Charles M. Schulz. And then as you can see, more comic strips there, and more comic strips all the way from 1950. And yeah, packed with that. Now also what we get in here obviously is the Snoopy house, and it's going to be quite a large house with 32 scenes. You've got all your width and depth here and the information, and it also says that every box includes 2 scenes, so you can change around stuff like so. And you also get a mini dog's house, with 8 scenes. As you can see there, just a short article from D'Agostini welcoming you to the collection, which I think is absolutely fabulous. And also what we do get in here is we get this lovely sort of pull-out poster, as you can see. And it says, recreate the most iconic Peanut comic strips in these stunning 3D miniatures. And as you can see, if we go down, sorry, that's the other page. I actually thought this was a poster, but it's more like a sort of like showing you what's in each room. And by the looks of it, there's going to be some lovely rooms coming up with like Christmas trees, winter, tea parties there, all sorts of wonderful things. It does actually say also down here that the sides and centre of the house include special compartments for figurines that show Snoopy in disguise along with members of the family. So it could be these sides here that they're referring to. And then on the back here, we also get our usual free gifts, as you can see. So your first gift will be a binder, your second gift 3 posters, your third gift is a tote bag, and what I love about this one is it's a breakfast bundle pack. So you get your mug and your placemat with that, which I think is absolutely fabulous. And then one other thing that I wanted to show you is if you upgrade to a premium offer, you do get some other scenes here for the rooms, which I really like that one. I think that's pretty cool. And that one just reminds me of Wimbledon. But yeah, that is that. So very, very exciting stuff. I have got issue 2 here as well, and we'll give you a sneak preview. This video is being recorded for 2025, so obviously you would have seen this well before me showing you, but it's just for the purposes of the video. In here we do put some cushions together. When I built the first one, you will find that when you pick this section up, which is in issue 1, the back is already put in for you. So that's what I found in issue 1. Yours might be different. They also provide you with some of this, which I'll be back in a jiffy. They also provide you some glue, which is very, very nice of them to include that. And you've got like different size funnels and stuff, which we will be using. You get to glue the table together. And you will find that they actually sit into little slots in the flooring there. So it looks really, really good. When I showed my mum, she was like, oh my God, like I used to watch that when I was younger. And she absolutely loves this character here, which is Charlie Brown, the top character in the film. So as you can see, very similar to that Disney Doll's house that we've had in the past, brought to you by Harshep Artworks. But as you can see, the origins of Peanuts again, very lovely coloured pages as well. November 1950 comic strips. And again, you get 2 full packs of comic strips. If you want to see what's coming up in the next issue of this collection, then just head over to your portal at fanhome.com and you can log in and see what's coming up in the next issues when they allocate them. So, what's next to do is we're going to be starting to construct this now. And as you can see, we have got ourselves a little thing. I'm going to try and get this down. Sometimes when I do that, it cuts me off. So this is like the first cushion, if you like. And what's going to happen is you've got these 2 armrests. They're very, very nice. It's like a, is it called FAUX? Forks fur or something. It feels very similar to that. And what's going to happen is you've got 2 pegs. These are going to go into these 2 pegs here, as you can see. So we'll pop them into position and put that one in. We're provided with some screws, but it doesn't, we normally get labelled on there what screw it is, but I can't see for sure what type of screw this is at the moment. Now we're going to get our extra long. This does have quite a long shaft on it, and I think that gives me an impression that we're going to get into like quite deep parts into the build, so there might be like quite long sections of lamping that we've got to get into and all sorts there, but we're just going to screw that in. It's quite a long screw as well, but we'll just secure that into position. So yeah, this is like the first video of 2025. I took a year off YouTube because every now and then you just feel like you need a bit of time away from doing videos. It is quite draining at times making videos. So yeah, I fancied a year off, and I forgot to tell you that I was taking a break. So when it was like 2 months of me taking a break off, I was like, it's too late to put temporary break video up now. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to do exactly the same deja vu on this side here. And we're going to turn that upside down and again get ourselves the little screw. We've got, whoops, this isn't magnetised. So I'll remember to get the magnetizer when I can remember to get that. And we'll just screw that into there, which is quite nice. I think this is so different from like the Doll's House, because with the Disney Doll's House, all your furniture was sort of like built, apart from like walls and floors, but most of the chairs were just pre-built. So to actually be building the actual chair is quite nice in this. I think that's really quite lovely. Now, I believe Japan has had this out as well, so we're sort of like, it always seems to be like, it goes to like Japan, and then like we get it sort of like a few months or a few years later maybe. But that's that section into place, which looks absolutely beautiful. Now, the next stage is just telling us to put this back part onto this, but I have found getting that out of the blister packaging, it's already been put in for us, so it is a shame that's done that, but because it takes away a bit that we've got to build. We're then going to put the 2 screw holes into these 2 parts here and secure that into position. You might need to give it some firm pressure, and as you can see, that is looking absolutely beautiful already. We're going to get ourselves the next 2 screws here and then secure that into position. As you can see, it looks absolutely fantastic so far. What I'm a little bit concerned about is I would have thought they'd put like a plank over this to see if they like to cover that up, but I suppose if it's sitting on the flooring, then you're not really going to see it, are you? So yeah, and what we're going to do is just secure that into that last one there. I've noticed there's like a notch behind this cylindrical part as well, so I think this is a fabulous build. Trouble is with D'Agostini, every time you go on the website, I often find there's just more and more collections. And I was like, I saw it and I was like, oh my god, I've got to have that. So yeah, so as you can see, that's our little sofa done. Now we are provided with 2 characters here, and as you can see, we've got Linus, which is this little character, and he sits there. You can position it, as I said, like you can position it like the magazine tells you to here, or you can jumble it up a bit. And of course we've got our first character here, little Snoopy, so the star of the show. And as you can see, that's why I said about getting glue dots, because you could get like a glue dot sticker and then just, and it keeps it in position, because I imagine that if you keep changing the rooms around, then it's gonna like keep falling over and stuff. But that's our 2 little friends. And then if we go back to this issue, issue 2, you do get these 2 characters here. So yeah, righty ho, so let's get into the wall now. Now this is the wall, and you'll notice that these 2 sides has got like a raised surface on them. What you want to do is turn that over, because we're going to be working right there. But before we do that, just to show you an example of the wall, we're going to get ourselves our little photo frame. Now this goes around a specific way, okay? So you want the sticker at the where the thinner part of the photo frame is. You'll notice that this is a little bit more wider than the top, and the wider section goes at the bottom. This is our little photo. It's actually provided on a sticker, and just going to take that off as best we can. And then as you can see, I'm going to pop that into there like so. That's gone down absolutely perfectly. So as you can see, that's that one, like that. And then what's going to happen is this won't get secured in yet, because what happens is in the next issue we actually apply glue around the edge, and that secures it into place. But that will look like that. And as you can see, you will put this behind there. That will go behind there. And as you can see, your room is starting to now take shape. So it's really, really cool. I mean, I come from a theatre background, so for me, it's like set building. We build sets all the time. So seeing all the little rooms come together is really, really quite fun. But that is it for issue number 1. If you want to get this fabulous build for yourself, then you know what to do. Head over to D'Agostini. I think I said Fan Home earlier, but I actually mean D'Agostini. Fan Home and D'Agostini are the same company. They just have a sister company called Fan Home. But yeah, as I said, if you want to see what upcoming issues there are, some of the collections do show you on the back, some don't. Then just log into your portal on D'Agostini, and of course that you can see what your next issues are coming up. We should be getting 3, 4, 5 and 6 around about the end of September, beginning of October, because they took payment for this on the 28th of August. So yeah, it's normally the date where they take the payment. So say if it's like the 28th of August, it will be the 28th every month, you know. So because we all subscribe at different dates. So yeah, but absolutely fabulous. That's issue 1, brought to you by D'Agostini. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please thank you very much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe. And if you want to be notified of future uploads on the channel, then you know what to do. Tap that ring-a-ding-dong bell, and also tap that big red subscribe button. It's totally free of charge, and you can be notified as and when a video pops up. Until then, we'll see you next time for the wonderful world of Snoopy. Bye.